Yes, you can start.
Okay, hello friends. Today we are creating our collaborative work. For this activity, we are creating our country, an imaginary country. And for this activity, you are divided into 6 groups. Each group is responsible for a ministry, and each group has a mentor teacher. And as you all know that you formed a WhatsApp group and you discussed the things about your ministry. Your ministry is Ministry of Family and Social Policies. And Meltem teacher was your mentor and she helped you forming the groups and organizing you to attend the meetings. And thank you very much, Meltem, for supporting the students to discuss the issues of their ministry. Thank you.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure. And I'm so curious about the ideas of our country and
Perfect.
ministries.
Perfect. I'm sure they have great ideas and they will share their great ideas with us. And by the way, I need to add that the students are divided into teams on a Web2 tool. I mean that there are students on the team from all the teachers from different countries, and you worked collaboratively to set the details of the ministry of yours. And thank you very much for attending today's meeting. And we are creating a website for our country. Of course, we're going to design the flag and we're going to decide the name, the language, the um,
Currency.
sorry,
Currency.
currency, right, or the continents, the cities, the map, all together with some kinds of forms and contests. Actually, we're going to hold 3 contests. One is for flag designing, one is for writing national anthem, and one is for currency designing. And you need to attend at least one of the competition. Then after that competition, we're going to have our flag and national anthem and our what's that? Currency, our coins. We're going to have our coins. And let's start with your Ministry of Family and Social Policies. I think this is the most important ministry of all, I think. And supporting families, equality, well-being, and social harmony. These are the things that are so important for us. Let's go on with the 3 topics to discuss today. These are family support, social equality, and community welfare. Okay, uh, of course, this is our imaginary country. You can give ideas from your own country, or you can think some crazy ideas to support families. There should be some activities, some kind of funds or projects to support family. I want to hear your ideas about this part, family support. How can we support the family unity?
Um, can I speak?
Of course, Furkan, start.
I think we can give payments to low-income families.
Very good. Let's say support low income families, right? What else? That's a great idea. Inas, is that you raising hand?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
Maybe the ministry can provide a monthly salary to each needy family, determined by according to the number of family members.
Mm, so we support low income families according to the number of their children, right?
Yes,
Depending.
by provide a monthly salary. We uh, we do something like this in Jordan.
Monthly salary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's great. And what else can we do, friends? I want to see your hands. Can you please raise your hands? Well, Sumaya, what do you think? What can we do to support the families?
I think community centers can organize activities for families and children. It will be fun and um, I I couldn't say this.
That's perfect. Community center activities. These are great ideas. I like it very much. Actually, we need to do in real life, but it is important for our imaginary country. That means we're going to create community centers and we're going to hold some charity events on those community centers, right?
Yes.
Let's say charity events. You mean that, I think.
Yes, I was thinking about this.
Maybe selling something and collecting some money, then giving those money to the people who need it, who need money, right?
I couldn't understand you clearly. My phone is getting
You're breaking up. Okay.
yes.
So Sümeyye, sometimes we cook something and we go and sell the food. Then we collect some money. Then we give this money to the poor. So that is charity events. And you mentioned about it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's great. And Kate, what is your idea to support family?
May I speak?
Yeah, sure, Furkan.
How can I say, like, I think we can organize some career programs, like and like sports clubs, art workshops, and mental health support programs.
Very
Like
good.
it
That's
would
great. That's great.
exist.
Don't forget it. Mental health support. That's perfect. Okay. And go on, please. I'm sorry.
That's all.
Provide mental health support. That's great. And organize some, what can we say for that? Can we say that create a leisure time activity, leisure center, right? Center for families, just for families. You mean that,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Or build leisure center for families, because you all know that if you have kids, it is it's more difficult. Why is it difficult to go
To
some
spend time.
places, to go to the concerts or to go to the cinemas with your kids, especially if you don't have anyone to leave your kids with, then if there is some centers just for the families with the kids, then the families go there and socialize there, and the parents would be happy and the kids would be happy, and that is so important for the well-being of the family. That's a very good idea. Congratulations, Furkan. And let's go on with Mehmet Ali. What do you think about what family support?
Teacher, maybe
Mhm.
maybe I think we should create more support groups in local communities to help families.
Yay. For family support or just support groups?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Form family support groups. Actually, there are so many support groups in foreign countries, but in Turkey, we don't have many support groups. Have you ever known or heard or seen any support groups, friends? They sit in a circle and they share their experiences about a problem or a happy thing, I don't know. Then they exchange ideas with the group. The people on that group more or less have the same problems. And actually, nowadays I watch a TV series. Uh, its name is Parenthood, and on that series, there is a support group for the families who has kids, for the families who have kids with Asperger's, with autism. So they come together occasionally and exchange ideas, and they explain their experiences with their kids, and sometimes they give they just share what they feel. They just share what they um, faced, what they what else can I say? Um,
What they are dealing with.
yes, the difficulties they are dealing with. That's perfect, and the problems, and sometimes they talk about the solutions. That's great, and people feel relaxed after those groups, those meetings. So we should um, put that support groups on our country. That's a good idea. Thank you. And Kate, would you like to add anything to this part?
No.
Okay.
Maybe Janan, it's possible to create, for example, a support fund for needy students in schools and universities, which would be funded by students with good income, in addition to the ministry. So,
support funds by the students
with good incomes.
with yes, oh, I'm sorry, with let's say high incomes. Okay, that's great. Thank you. And friends, let's go on with the next topic, social equality. Equality is important for us. What can you say about this part? Social equality. We want to be equal in all parts of life, in all parts of the country, or in all institutions, in all the places. But there are some discriminations, right? There are some inequalities in our world, in our country, but we don't want it. We want to be equal. Where do we want to be equal? Let's talk about it. Or what type of equality we want. Let's start with the basic one. What comes to your mind when we say equality?
Of course, income, salaries,
Yeah, so
working hours.
maybe girls, boys, women, men.
Yeah, of course.
So what is that, friends, students? You know that?
May I speak?
Yes, sure.
Um, I think like everyone, including minority groups, should be given equal rights.
Right.
Which minority groups do you mean?
Like maybe some, it can be changed. Like maybe some races or like um different people from another countries. It can be
So
changed.
let's say race equality, and that's great. Race equality. What else? Boys, girls, men, women. Can I say gender equality?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Meltem teacher mentioned income equality.
And working hours.
Yeah, and working hours. What else can you say? We want to be equal in all parts of in everywhere. We want to be equal everywhere, every time, anytime. So working hours, perfect. Sumaya, what do you think?
I think men and women should receive equal pay for doing the same job and having the same qualifications. Sometimes a job is a man's job is um, more getting money from than women. I think it's is inequality.
Yeah, this is a kind of inequality. So you sometimes both men and women do the same thing, work equally, but men get higher money and women get lower. So you want equality in, how can I phrase it? Let's say,
Salary, you can say.
okay, equal
Salary.
salary for both men and women. Good. Perfect. And sometimes there are some discriminations, there are some inequalities while getting a job. Sometimes people prefer men,
Yeah.
even if the woman is more qualified, they choose that man depending, of course, the gender. So what can we say for that? Can we say equality in job opportunities?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Teacher, can I speak?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Um, Maybe we can create programs to make sure all children have equal access to education.
Very good. Equal access to education. Perfect. Perfect. And equal. mm, mm, Sometimes they take the same education, they go to the same school, but they don't have the same tools. They don't have the same bag or uniform or the shoes. They don't wear quality shoes. Some wear very good clothes and some wear low quality shoes or clothes. So can we say that equal opportunities for children?
Yes.
Let's add it. Thank you. For especially children, good. Okay. Who hasn't told? Kate, what do you think? So, friends, let's think about this. Sometimes we don't act equally in some situations, but that is acceptable. Let's talk about these situations. Think about this. We think
Excuse
that,
me, Janan.
yes.
Before that, I want to talk about when we talk about social equal, maybe we can talk about disabilities people. So we
Yes,
can integrate.
I was gonna mention about it. I was
Yeah.
just introducing the idea to, I wanted students to understand that and give me the idea. Friends, sometimes,
So
yeah.
we can, for example, integrating people with the disabilities into public schools and various institutions that enhance their opportunities in education and work.
Okay. Then, this tables, people
And we have a
to
success
this
experience in
social.
this in Jordan.
Sorry?
Uh, we have a success experience in this in Jordan.
Do you have a program for integrating disabled people?
Yeah. For integrate disabilities students with the public schools.
Yeah, we have that kind of programs, especially there are some separate schools for disabled people, or they can attend to the regular schools. Then there
And
are
Canan,
some,
oh, sorry. Yeah, go on.
and there are some adjustments in the buildings for disabled people, students. Yeah, we are good. I think we are good at integrating the disabled people to the social life. And friends, there are some places we don't need to be equal, where we need to give some privileges to the people. What is those? Okay, give it to baby. Go give it to baby. Okay, think about those situations. Friends, for example, think about a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
We said that men and women should be equal, but when it comes to a pregnant woman, should we treat both pregnant women and the man equally?
Of course now.
Of course not. We should give some comfort to the pregnant woman, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we need to think about it. For example, elderly people. Should we behave them equally when it comes to? Okay, go sleep, daddy, please go. Okay, but there are some times, I'm sorry, we don't need to be equal, but this is only for the disabled people or pregnant women or the
Anyone.
elderly people. If someone is in need of something, or if someone is sick, or there is something wrong with him, we need to give some privileges to that person. Mehmet Ali, do you want to add something?
Teacher, maybe we can offer flexible for working hours for mothers.
Yay, you are a great boy. Flexible working hours for mothers. Friends, I was mentioning about this, and Mehmet Ali, you phrase it very well. Thank you.
I
This
think
is,
we should choose him as president
yay, maybe, right?
because
Yeah.
this is really important for mommies.
So let's decide it. The Ministry of this where should I write it? Let's here. So the president is Mehmet Ali. Very good. You came up very good ideas. Friends, all your ideas are great, but as we are mothers and we need flexible working hours, so Mehmet Ali, you touch our hearts, so you are the president. Maybe we can we can create a voting session, but just right now, you are the president.
Yes.
Okay, now, thank you. That's great. Let's go on community welfare. What is welfare?
Can I start in this?
Yes, please.
I think the most important in this field, providing health insurance for citizens and enable them to receive treatment at the lowest cost.
Yeah, perfect. Health insurance for especially the families that have low income, right? Families. Good. Because we want to support the family. What else? But sometimes there were some families they don't have enough money, but they try to earn money by selling something, and especially some mothers need something or crochet something and they sell those things to others. Is it possible for us to buy something from those mothers or from those families to help them? For example,
Yes.
I want to buy a jacket. I can buy it from a shop, or I can buy it from a family or mother who needs it. So, is it advisable to choose that family or that mother to buy it and give the money to the person who needs it? Is it possible? Or think about street markets, the bazaars. When you go into the bazaar, there are some regular stools, stands, especially just outside the bazaar place, there are some people who sell something on the floor, on the ground. I think they don't usually sell something, but sometimes when they have some products or fruit or vegetable, they bring it to the bazaar, but they don't have a place in the bazaar. So they just stand just outside the bazaar and try to sell those goods. Do you think that it is helpful to buy something from those people? Friends,
Course. Yeah.
am I
Yes,
clear
yes.
or do you
Yeah.
want me to explain it again?
It's
Uh,
clear.
sorry?
I think it's clear. You mean that should we buy, for example, some food from the big sellers? You mean the big boxes are coming in from the companies and they're selling? Or should we buy someone who is selling the food from his garden like this?
Yes, exactly. Uh, they sell more or less the same quality things, then we should prefer the people that have low income.
Yeah,
So
actually, they may be more natural.
yeah, and organic. Shop from the uh, people who try to what? Who try to produce something. I'm gonna edit these things. I'm writing just to remember. Okay, what else can we do to increase the welfare of the community or the families?
Maybe we can benefit from recycling. We can recycle clothes, food, and distribute them to those in need.
Let's say get money from recycling and donate the money to the poor, right?
Yes, we have in Jordan, for example, a bank of clothes.
Clothes bank, good. Yeah. We have something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Friends, students, Sumaya, what do you think? What can we do to increase the welfare of the community?
The internet is keep going on and off. I've fallen a bit behind on the topics. Can you explain to me?
Okay, dear. We want to community welfare is so we want people to have more or less the same income, and we don't want anyone to be poor. So there are still there are some people who are poor. What can we do to help them?
I think uh, um, the the words I've forgotten and I am a bit stressed now for the internet.
Okay, dear. If you have any idea, you can tell it in Turkish and we can translate it for you.
I think bence kuruluşlar kurarak onlara yardım edebiliriz. But I couldn't translate it to English right now. I'm a bit stressed.
Okay. You're talking about some institutions to help the poor, right?
Yes, that's what I want to talk about.
Yeah, let's call it charities. We need charities, right? That is, let's say charities. Okay. Or institutions to help poor, or let's edit institutions to help the poor. Good, perfect. And someone, Mehmet Ali, do you have any idea?
Yes, sir, I have. Maybe we can develop community centers that offer free health and social service.
Community centers that serves or help or what?
Free health and
Free.
social service. Free health.
So good. Community centers provide free health and what service? Health and
Social service.
social service. Good. That's great. And maybe regular donations can be good. Mm-hmm.
May I speak?
Sure.
Maybe we can organize some events that families get together and have fun.
Mm-hmm. So what can we write about it? Family Union Organization. Good. Family Union Organizations. Good. That is good. Perfect. And as a country, as a state, or as a ministry, we need to do something to determine the families who need support, right? We have some problems determining, finding the people, the families who need something sometimes. There are some people, there are some families who struggles to find food, clothes, but we don't know about them. So we need to find let's say, find a way to reach to those people. Sometimes we don't even know about them, right? So let's create a what to find, create a way to reach, determine and reach. First determine and reach to the family that needs support. Yeah. Okay, friends, this is the one of the most important ministries. So, and we have come up with very good ideas, and you are perfect. Do you want to add anything to this ministry, to these topics? Do you want to add anything? Okay, if you don't want to add anything, we need to end this meeting because today we, yeah, Mehmet Ali.
Teacher, we can organize a survey to identify families who are in financial needs.
Can you repeat it, please?
We can organize a survey to identify families who are in financial need.
Financial needs. Okay, a survey. Okay, very good.
John, can I say something?
Sure.
Actually, my husband was working in that department of the, how can I say, ministry, maybe. They were looking for the people are who are in need of, poor, let me say.
Mm-hmm.
They were going to the villages,
Mm-hmm.
visiting them, whether they are really in need of something or not. And
Mm-hmm.
then, as an, what was devlet ya?
State.
As a state person, they were visiting them, and they are maybe giving some money for state. They are giving them as a state person or staff.
Mm-hmm.
We can write something like this in our country. Actually, the survey, maybe they can do survey. Mehmet Ali said it. For that is to
And
support him. I said it.
yes, that's great. And surveys and regular visits is important.
Maybe,
Good.
yeah.
Regular visits to the family is good.
To find who are in need.
Yeah, to see if whether they are really in need or not. Good, good, perfect. Friends, all your ideas are so important and precious. As you say, we designed our ministry. We talked about family support, social equality, and community welfare, and you all contributed in all topics. Thank you very much. This meeting was really
Please,
fun for
Janan,
me. Yes,
can I say something?
sure.
I want to comment about Milton.
Mm-hmm.
My husband also work with a humanitarian organization which care about refugees.
That's good.
Yeah.
Maybe it needs our refugees, let's say supports refugees. Mm-hmm.
Yes, especially who are outdoors of camps,
Mm-hmm.
refugees in public school, in public life. They
Mm-hmm.
need more support than who are inside the camps.
Hmm. So let's say generally support refugees in our country. That's good. Thank you for all your efforts. And my kids are crying, friends. Thank you very much. All your ideas are great, and all your works are perfect. Thank you very much. Let's end
Thank
this
you.
meeting. Everybody is crying in my house. See you
See you. Bye.
next week or next meeting.
See you
See you,
later.
friends.
See
Thank
you.
you all.
Thank
Thank you
you.
all.
Thank you all.
Goodbye.